My name is Rachel Scharlepp. I'm a licensed clinical social worker in private practice treating children and adolescents for mental health issues. The families who end up in a place like this are obviously in need of help for one reason or another. A good majority of them are coming in because their parenting, as it is right now, is not working for whatever reason. And so usually it's not working because it's out of, that parent is reacting to the emotions that arise when their child misbehaves instead of strategically planning a way to intervene that actually addresses the behavior. Whether it's yelling at them or spanking them or ignoring the behavior, all of that might be fine if it is the right intervention for that child for that behavior. And so usually it's a mismatch. The parent is doing one thing and the child continues to do their thing, and the frustration on both ends just keeps going up. And then because the frustrations of the parent is reacting to more strong emotions and they're going more and more over the top usually, or the other extreme of just, I'm just going to pretend this isn't happening anymore. And essentially the child's not learning, and eventually all that stuff will get in the parent-child relationship and actually cause quite a bit of distance where neither one of them is feeling close or happy or feeling good. And so our job here is to kind of help them sort that out, and usually parents have great intentions. It's just really emotional when your kid's being naughty, and so it's hard in the moment. And so we just help them kind of stand back for a minute and look at it for what it is and plan a good strategy. So we get this question all the time, mostly to do with spanking, to spank or not to spank. But then we get children from the foster care system that have undergone corporal punishment to a whole new degree too. And I think no matter what it is, I think the punishment that the parent decides on has to be strategic. It has to be based on that kid and what they're trying to teach that child. And they have to really think out, like, is this really going to get my kid to learn what I'm trying to teach them? We've really, in my practice, really adapted Daniel Siegel's Brainwise parenting, and it's kind of a combination of both. It takes the values of parenting away from the situation and just, teaches parents, okay, when your child is doing blank, this is likely what's going on in their brain. And so what that allows the parent to do is say, okay, so if I want this behavior to change in whatever way I want it to, and now I understand what's driving the behavior in my little kid's brain, my intervention will match that a lot better. And so maybe it is a spank on the butt. Maybe it's giving the child options and teaching them consequences. Maybe it's snapping at them. It all depends. And if you match what you're trying to do to what is actually going on with brain chemistry, whatever you choose is going to be highly effective. And all of those, given different situations, are entirely appropriate. If they're coming from a place of planning and strategy instead of emotional reaction.